Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Lucas and I back at it. I don't know what that was. He's having a stroke possibly, but he's here. He's alive, which is good.
Hey, I thought I was having a stroke that night, so you can.
Yeah, that's my bad. I shouldn't have brought it up. But a new week, a lot of things have happened. But the thing is, I can't remember most of them because my brain is so focused on work right now that it's hard to remember things when you have like something very pressing on your mind. But I guess the biggest thing for me, Lucas, that happened is I started rehearsing with some guys to maybe like start a band. So I might be doing that.
That's awesome.
It's not like a set thing right now. It was kind of just like a get together, jam, see if it, feel it out, and it's two guys that I've played with since I was in high school. So like, I know them and
they're here down in Nashville.
Yeah, they moved down here. So I started playing with them and then another guy that they know, and they're like, hey, like we're looking to play like downtown. We need a singer. Are you interested? And I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. Like, well, I'll feel it out. If I like it, cool. If I don't, then, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But it seemed pretty cool. I have to learn a lot of songs, which stinks. And a lot of the songs are songs I don't want to learn, but I would have to anyway. So that's the only thing that is deterring me, but I'm still doing it. I'm having, I said, why not? I need to get back into singing anyway. And this is the perfect way to practice and to, get it back up to where I used to be. But yeah, it's a lot of country songs. It's a lot of, but it's old country songs too, as well as new ones. Like I know a few here and there. Like there was a time in high school where I listened to some country music. So I know a lot of those like really famous songs, but like the newer ones and the older ones, I have absolutely no idea like any of the melodies or anything. So I really need to like, start
you're really in the dark.
I am.
How many do you think there
that I'm going to have to learn?
Yeah.
A lot. Like because they want to play downtown. And so if you play downtown, you have to be able to take requests. You got to be able to play both like rock, pop, and country songs. Like that's what they ask for
like
all the time.
hours.
For hours,
like
yeah. Like they're
you should have a 3-hour set at least.
At least it's usually 4 hours. Usually a 4-hour set.
Oh God.
But the good thing is that most of them can also like sing a little bit too. So like we'd be able to rotate and stuff like that, and also harmonies. But it seems it's good. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna continue to do it for now. But yes, just so many country songs. Like I'm gonna pull out we made a Spotify playlist of like songs we would have to learn. This one has, let me see. This does it not give you a number? What the fuck, Spotify?
That's Apple Music all the way.
Doesn't give me a number.
Apple
of songs
Music gives you a
there.
number.
But
it looks like a lot.
Well, what's funny is like I still pay for Spotify and I have it, but like with my job I get free Apple Music and I just don't fucking use it.
Really?
Yeah, I just
your job gives you Apple Music?
Yeah, and I don't use it. They give it to me and I say no. So
and you use Spotify?
Correct.
You bastard.
Well, I've been using Spotify my whole life. I'm not gonna like switch over right now. That's stupid.
Right? Yeah, lose all the progress you made.
I've made so much progress on Spotify. It's like the same thing as like Flappy Bird, Like I wasn't gonna just quit Flappy Bird and move on to like, I don't know, Angry Birds or something. I was a Flappy Bird stan at first. I wasn't gonna change birds just on a whim. But this one has.
Why would you do that?
This one has 15 hours of music on it, and I'm pretty sure I have to learn all those songs. So that's awesome.
15 hours?
15 hours worth of material to learn.
Bro.
And
at least, what?
Well, the good news is,
what?
Yeah, what?
At least it's a style of music that has a lot of like the same patterns in it.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, there's a couple benefits to that. A, that's going to make it easier to learn the more of them you learn.
Yeah.
And B, that's really good from a songwriter's perspective.
Yeah.
To learn the tropes,
Yeah.
And learn how people do them differently.
Yeah.
And how you might be able to do them differently.
No, I agree. It's And you're so right. It repeats. And I've noticed that if, say, there's like, I don't know how many country songs are on there, like hundreds of country songs, right? I would say the majority of them are either in D, G, or C. So like even if I wanted to play them on like guitar, super easy. Like you're fine. So
and Aaron, I guarantee you that the ones that aren't are in G, D, or C with the capo moved up.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So like because I'm trying to practice as well while playing, and like I know like all the chords on the guitar. I'm not good at like soloing and shit. But yeah, there's so many to learn. And like I'll start playing a country song that I know I'm gonna hate, and I'm like, oh, I have to focus on. I have to actually like put my focus and energy into learning this song, and it sucks. That's the only thing. It fucking sucks. I hate it. I don't wanna learn country songs. But the thing is, I miss performing. I miss playing, and this is a way to fill that void that I have. So I'm just going to keep doing it, and it'll be fun. You know, I think it'll be a good time. And then also I think it would give me people to play with when I want to do my stuff. You know, like if we get a gig for a different thing, it's all right. We take time in our rehearsals, like, hey, let's do some material that we have written, and then, you know, move from there.
Yeah. Seriously. I think it's a great opportunity.
Yeah. So, well, thank you. And so I'm excited. Awesome. We won't be able to perform for a few months because I'm gonna have to learn so many songs. Right. But the good news is that a lot of the bands downtown do have, like, the lead singer has like an iPad or something with them, because there's times when people like will request something that they're like, I don't fucking know it, but we have to play it anyway. And like one of the members of the band will be like, oh, I know it, and then they'll just start ripping it, and you just go, and it just happens. Yeah. So like the singers downtown are really, really professional. Like they're really good. And
Aaron, if you could do that, that would blow me away.
I can't right now, but maybe I can learn to do it. It's like you have to know enough songs. But that's the thing I was talking to them about, the people that I'm in the band with right now. I don't want this to overtake my music in terms of like, I will always put stuff that I'm creating and I'm working on first over these songs. So like that's just something that's important for myself to keep in mind. Like, all right, don't get caught up in playing these songs out. Like still remember like what you want to do, and like, you know, like don't let it deter from your music.
Hopefully it'll encourage you to do more of your music, you know?
I think it will. I think it will, because like I said, I haven't had that in my life. I haven't had really a bunch of music stuff recently because I work on the business side now. And so the actual music that I had like in college, the music influence is just not there anymore. So it'll definitely help. But I saw, speaking of music and bands, I saw your band has been tweeting some stuff. So I'm sure Sean has been on that. But he tweeted that you guys finished recording some stuff and that there's music coming soon.
Yeah. Well, soon every band's like, we're about to
Are you lying to me on Twitter? Is Sean lying to me on Twitter? I take everything I see on Twitter seriously.
I'll let you know, first of all, Sean and Max are on the Twitter.
Oh, fuck. It's Max too? I thought I could trust Max.
You thought. And second of all, you're right. You should believe everything you read on Twitter.
Thank you. That's something I live by.
It all gets fact checked. So that is the dangerous part of what we said is, you know, it was kind of like a white lie. It's in the middle. Soon can mean a lot of things.
It could.
Soon can mean a lot. Very subjective.
It's like when we were talking about many moons. Like many moons is pretty soon, you know? So that could be soon.
Many moons. I would say this project should be out in a couple moons.
A couple moons? Honestly, that's better than soon. Like that gives me more of a like, okay, like I feel like I know when that will be rather than soon.
I'd give it, let's see. 1 moon, 2 moon, 3 moon. But hopefully, ideally, within 4 moons.
Oh, that'd be awesome. 4 moons is a great period of time. That's an entire season. It's like spring.
It is. Yes, it is.
Awesome. So your goal is to have stuff out by summer, basically, right?
Yeah, by summer.
Nice.
And then play it, you know?
Yeah, to then tour with it and perform with it. Are you guys planning on doing any shows, or are you just like finishing up those songs right now?
We're trying to. We actually are trying to plan some shows out towards the Buffalo, Fredonia region.
Okay.
It's a little weird right now with Omicron.
Yeah, very weird.
So we're kind of seeing what's going on with that. It seems like a lot of places are just saying, fuck it, as long as you have your vax card, like, we're gonna go ahead with it.
Which I like.
Which, you know what, I think we got to move on. I think it's finally time to be like,
yeah. I mean, if you're vaxxed, come on in, and then after that, it's like, well, we've done everything we can,
right?
Except stay home.
And it's like, bro, it's been 2 years.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I like if I have to. That's the reason you get vaxxed. That's the reason you get the booster. That's the reason like all this bullshit. I don't know. I know some people in my life are like more scared about it than I am. Yeah, I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to.
No, we talked about it last time we were talking about like live events. We were saying that we're doing everything we can, and we're doing that, like you just said, because we want to go do things. Like we are vaccinated to protect ourselves and others when we go out. Like that's the whole point.
Yes.
So
when we do it,
like the same thing with the flu vaccine. Like we get it to protect ourselves and others when we go out. So if we happen to get the flu, it's diminished our
chances of getting it or getting it bad.
Yeah.
And we can go to the movie theater and chum it up with some stranger in our left and right, and maybe share some popcorn and soda. You know. So if it's the same straw?
You just got me when you said like the movies. I thought of snacks. What is your movie order when you go to the movies? What do you get to eat?
It's changed over the years.
Oh, well, yeah, me too. I used to like get a full meal at the fucking.
Really?
I'd walk up to. I'd be like, "Give me everything you got. I'm ready." And then I would like people would be so annoyed with me in the movie theater just chomping. You have those like plastic tins like that you share and share popcorn with. I was like, "Shut the fuck up." I had nachos,
didn't you?
I had the pretzel bites. I would have sometimes if I was feeling bougie, the corn dog nuggets. Those were fire. Those were.
I bet those were good.
Yeah,
a little mustard in them.
There's like
mustard.
The really shitty food from the movie theater was the best.
Damn, you must have been making bank.
I was not. I should not have been spending that money. It was not a good idea. But I wasn't paying for rent at the time, so it was fine.
Right? Yeah, because that's what you had to spend your money on. Yeah. Wow, that's good. I used to be. It was always Sour Patch Kids for me.
Yeah.
Why? I couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah.
But I thought it was good bang for the buck, right?
Of course.
You go buy a batch of Sour Patch, and you go in the theater and you get 2 snacks. You get sour, you get sweet, and it's gone. And then you move on to the next one.
And that's a perfect combination.
And I like that. And what's nice about it is you can't eat too many of them in a row.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your tongue starts getting sore. So you actually space them out over the course of the movie.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Every like 10 minutes, you put another one in your mouth. It's like, yeah, it's still good. I can't have another one though. And I like that.
Yeah.
Like popcorn. I do popcorn sometimes. If it's like a movie I really excited to see. But you eat all of it like immediately, and then you go, ugh.
Yeah, because I'm someone who gets to the movies early, and like because
of course you are.
I know I'm the worst. I'm the worst. But then I get there. It's funny because I get there early, thinking, okay, it's gonna be a long wait, which. In like certain cases, it is. Like when I went to see Spider-Man, I was like, it was a line. Like I got in there right as the preview started. So it was like, okay, cool. I'm glad I got here early. But sometimes I get there early and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And I sit there. I'm like, I got here early. Cool. I finished the whole popcorn before the movie even starts. Like, well, what was the point of that? And then, I get thirsty and then I start to drink and then you got to pee. It's just a whole thing. But my favorite.
You're not going to just sit there and not eat the popcorn.
Exactly.
Popcorn in front of you.
If you put popcorn in front of me, I'm going to freaking eat the popcorn.
Yeah.
But have you ever had, this is my new favorite thing, because I was listening to a podcast where they said to do this. Yep. Popcorn. Bunch of crunch in the popcorn. Chocolate popcorn.
What is Bunch of Crunch?
It's like Crunch Bar, but little tiny bits.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. and I tried
That
it.
sounds really good.
Game changer. Lucas.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. The only problem is, and I've figured a way around this issue. So the only issue was the chocolate would get hot in the popcorn. So when you eat it, like your hands are all buttery and chocolatey. Gross.
Yeah.
So first time, no go. I tried it, delicious. But I was like, there's got to be a better way to do it. And there is. Popcorn, Bunch Crunch out of the box into the mouth, mix it up in the mouth.
I bet that is. Yeah, I bet that is good.
It's the best workaround I can figure out, but it's delicious. I highly suggest you try it.
You could also, put it in and then just wait for it to like, get a little colder. But then you get cold popcorn.
But then you got cold popcorn, and cold popcorn's no good.
Yeah, that's a good point. I tried popcorn and M&Ms a couple times. Similar
M&Ms.
issue, but the M&Ms don't. They don't melt. Really.
Yeah, you just get like a rainbow on your hands, like Pride Month.
Right. Yeah, yeah, you do.
It's true.
But I didn't love it because all the M&Ms just went to the bottom of the box, and then you're just eating popcorn, and then you're eating popcorn and lots of M&Ms.
Yeah, and then the M&Ms are mixed in with the kernels at the bottom, and that's just a recipe for disaster. You're gonna break a tooth.
You're like, what am I biting into? Is it gonna be delicious or is it gonna hurt?
Yo, people who eat kernels, psychopaths.
Yeah, they suck. We don't like them.
You eat kernels? It's like eating an airsoft bullet.
It is. Well, not that I've eaten an airsoft bullet. Actually, I bet an airsoft bullet's easier to eat than a fucking kernel.
Yeah.
Because it's layers. Layer after layer.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like hard to chew even after you break it open.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that to yourself?
Because Aaron, picture this.
Mm-hmm.
Picture this. You're at the bottom of your popcorn,
mm-hmm.
and there's still some good popcorn left down there. And you're not gonna try to snipe one piece of popcorn. Okay. So you go in and you reach around, you're fumbling around with your hand, and you're like, okay, I think I only have popcorn.
Yeah.
And you put it, and you throw the thing in your mouth, and you're chewing, and you go, oh fuck, I have a kernel in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Do I spit it back out? Get up, go over to the trash can, put it in the trash can. Do I put it back in the bag? Gross. What do you? I'm not doing any of that. I'm not.
It's a fair point.
So I go, well, either I swallow it whole, which is not a good idea, like a pill, or I just chew it and move on.
And you go with
and chew. As they say, I bite the bullet, the airsoft bullet.
Yeah. That's tough.
And I just do it. It's a hard pill to swallow, Aaron, but I think
literally,
I think it's good.
Well, it's just funny, like you said, I'm not going to get up to the trash can. Like the dilemma that we have as human beings when we're sitting and eating, like the option to get up is often the smarter option, but it will never happen. Like I'm sitting, I'm eating, nothing's going to happen that's going to make me get out of this seat. Not even a fire. Like the restaurant could be on fire. I'm not getting up from this table until this food is gone. It's just, I don't know why humans do that, but we do.
Yeah. You're like, I have sat down. There's a magnet on my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be like, I've sat down without water or without, like a napkin or something. And I go, oh, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, no, for real.
It takes 2 seconds to get up and fix the problem.
You make something spicy and you sit down. You're like, oh shit, I forgot milk or something. Oh well. Well, I guess it's gonna suck until I can get milk later. I'm not moving. I must
suffer. I've made the gravest of errors.
I've made the.
Yeah.
Oh man. But what's been happening to you recently? This week or things that are happening soon?
It was my birthday.
It's your birthday. I remember.
Birthday.
I asked, I messaged you. I was like, is it your birthday? Because I genuinely, it said, your birthday on Facebook. And I was like, no, it's not his birthday yet. I don't know why I thought it was later in the year. But so when I messaged you, I was genuinely asking,
were you really?
Is it your birthday? Because I don't know. And it was. So that was great. It was your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Aaron.
How was it?
It was surprising.
In a good way?
Yeah, in a really good way. So
Nice.
it started off the same way I think most people's birthdays do. You wake up and you go, this isn't great.
Yep.
24,
right?
24.
The big 2-4. Kobe year.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Is that his number?
It was his number.
Okay. Was his number.
But,
okay, I see
right.
you're one of those people who don't believe in the ghost graveyard of...
In numbers?
In numbers, no. That the ghosts of NBA past play together on the grave court. That's fine.
Oh,
we'll
no,
move on.
I didn't read that book.
Book. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So, I woke up and I was like,
Gross. Drool dripping from
whatever.
Your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, shit, my ass.
Yep. That's how it is.
That's how it is. And I got up and, I had a whatever day. I had planned to go to my favorite restaurant later in the day, get my favorite burger, hang out with Cassie, my parents, play some Trivial Pursuit. I was like, you know what? That'll be an all right day. Because Omicron was like peaking at that time. Like, I won't have a party.
Yeah, Omicron was coming for your ass. Yeah, he wanted you.
And my ass stank of Omicron,
It reeked. It was almost like it was the origin.
It may have been the amount of people who eat this ass. It may have been.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
So we go out to eat. It's delicious. Aaron, when you come up, I'm going to make you go to this place because you have your favorite tenders. I have my favorite burger.
Perfect. I can't wait.
And you'll shit on me for it. And that's fine.
Exactly. As we do.
So we go out and it was good. And we get back to my place and Cassie's like, oh, shit. I left your presents at my house. Can we go get them? I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, I don't really feel like getting cold. In my head, I'm like, can I stay here? Please?
You were sitting and eating. And you were like, I can't get up. I can't get up. Right
exactly. I was like, I just sat and ate. I need to sit down more. So please let me do that. And my parents are like, we'll set up the game while you guys go. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I was kind of out of it. I don't know. I was telling her I felt zen. And we picked up the presents, we hung out with her mom for a little bit. And then she's like, hey, we got to go. Let's go. I'm like, it's fine. It's my birthday. I'll take as long as I want.
Let's relax, please. Yeah.
All right. Like, all right, whatever. So we leave. And then I go into the kitchen, like where my dad's like, oh, I left something out in, the studio. Can you go get that for me? I was like, yeah, sure. I walk out. I go to grab it. And it's dark. Like the room's like almost pitch black. But I look to my left and I swear I see like 12 eyes, like just staring at me from the darkness. And I go, what the fuck? I go, what the and then the lights throw on and surprise,
oh my fucking god,
party.
You're like seeing bats in a cave. Just oh my fucking.
It's like, what the fuck? It freaked out.
You were in a Scooby-Doo cartoon for a minute.
Yes, I was. I was ready to go through the same door 6 times. So I threw my hands up and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. All my friends are there. Sean didn't make it. It's all right.
Yeah,
he doesn't like me or something.
That's fine.
He died in a fire.
A fire. He got Omicron and then lit his house on fire. That sucks. Sean didn't make it. I didn't make it either.
Take one for a team.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was
Let's
on purpose.
continue. That's
on purpose.
I know I wasn't invited on purpose. Let's continue.
However, I think I was really happy with everybody who was there. I think Cassie did a good job with the invitations.
Oh, there were invitations? Like handwritten invitations?
Aaron, can we move past you not getting one?
No, it's fine.
Clearly you wanted one of these invitations, right? Yep.
Okay. I'm a sucker for calligraphy. What can I say? I wanted to know.
And my friend Michael had set it up, so it was a roast and toast.
Oh my fucking! This is gonna make me so jealous. But continue.
Aaron, you would have loved it.
I would have loved the roast and toast.
We did a proper roast. Like
awesome.
we set up the microphone, everybody took their seats. I sat like the king/dunce in the corner while they like talked at me. And everybody went through besides Shelby. The fuck Shelby.
Yeah.
And we roasted they roasted everybody in the room. It was fucking hilarious and awesome.
That's amazing. That sounds so cool.
There were a couple cheap shots at the podcast. A couple cheap shots. I just want to say that.
The fuck? What were the cheap shots?
This is one that hurts.
Okay.
It was something along the lines of Lucas, you do your podcast, and that's awesome. But with Cassie as your only devoted listener, that kind of makes it tough. The problem is Cassie's not even a devoted listener.
That's the only issue. Oh yeah, that's sad.
However, Shelby is a pretty devoted listener. I believe. Hello, Shelby.
Of course, there are some freaking shots at the pod.
It
is very easy to make fun of podcasts. Like it's just
it's two white guys who are like, people want to hear us talk.
I honestly don't even think people want to hear us talk. I just talk because it's fun.
I want to.
Yeah.
And I enjoy talking to my fellow co-hosts here.
Yeah, I enjoy talking to you.
But yeah, so I was like, that was kind of funny. They made fun of me for working at Guitar Center, which is fair.
I mean, it's a job. I don't know why you have to make fun of it. Assholes.
I like how you're sticking up for me. This is very sweet of you.
Well, I couldn't be there, so like I feel like I have to be the other party, that stands up for the person roasted. Like, why did they make fun of her so much?
Free Britney. Free Britney.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's me.
Which, by the way, I saw Britney in an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah, she was in that.
She's very funny.
She's funny. She's still funny, but just in a different way.
Also, I'm glad she listens to this podcast.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Brittany. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Brittany.
One
really
of our devoted listeners. Yeah.
Hashtag Britney Spears. So that was cool. That was fun. We did the roast. I couldn't really have any sort of comeback because it was a surprise party, which is rough. I got up there. I called one of my shorter friends, Peter Dinklage. That was one of the better jokes I had.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty off the top of my head. That's not bad.
That sucks, though. Yeah, you didn't even have time to prepare your own roast.
I went up and I went, well, I got fucked up. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah. Well, fuck everyone. Leave now. I just think there's always that one person that gets too mad at the roast. They're like, you idiot. You don't
I should have walked up with like teary eyes. Like, it's really good, everybody. It didn't go too far. Did not go too far. It's really funny.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so that was cool. And then we played some Trivial Pursuit. We hung out. It's a good time. However, at one point they asked me. They're like, "Hey, did you know? Like, did you know this was going to happen?" I was like, "No, I had no idea. I had no clue." In my head, I was trying to figure out, like, could I have figured it out?
Yeah.
And then I had said, I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I was hoping that it would happen, but I figured it wouldn't because last year, Cassie and my friend Aiden were going to do a joint surprise party for me and Shelby because her birthday is very soon. I think it's on Monday.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, Shelby.
Happy birthday.
And I was like, oh, so like I'm assuming that they would have done that again. And Shelby is having a birthday party happen. Okay. I said that out loud. And then Shelby goes, what? I'm not having a party. And I go,
oh no.
And in my head, I'm like, oh no, maybe she didn't invite somebody here and like she's trying to like play it off cool. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm drunk. Who cares? Yeah.
I'm drunk. Yeah, I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You can always just play that off.
She went, I was like, all right, oh, fuck. And then the next day, Cassie was like, hey, you almost blew that, didn't you?
Yeah. That's so
And I was like, what? What do you mean? And then she's like, Shelby's surprise party. And I was like, oh. oh, that's right. Like, I'm in a group chat for it and everything, and I was like, oh, that's
the most
right.
Lucas thing ever. Was that part of the roast? Because that, please tell me someone made fun of like your communication, because that's hilarious. That's so
they
funny.
didn't actually. They missed that. They did miss that. My communication's shit. And
I'm in a whole group chat talking about a surprise party.
Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that she's having a party. That was so rough. Funny. That was really bad. I felt really bad about that. I was like, oh, should I text Aiden? Like, be like, does she know? Like, well, whatever.
That's nice though. Did you enjoy this? Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I'll continue the story. There's more to it. Like,
okay. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Here's what's funny is like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the surprise party for Shelby is tonight. So
oh wow, okay.
Like we're recording this on a Friday, before the Monday that gets taken out. So it's gonna be tonight. And I was like, oh man, I really hope she doesn't know. But a couple days ago, she makes a group chat with like basically everybody who's gonna go, and says, hey, so I really badly wanted a surprise party from Aiden. But clearly he's not going to do that. I'm pretty bummed out about it. Do you guys want to come over on Saturday and like hang out and like celebrate my birthday?
No.
And it's like, bro,
that's tough.
Bro, what are you doing?
Well, that means he's doing a really good job of like
he's
not
being mean to her at home. I don't know what's going on. Something's happened. He sold it. He definitely sold it.
That's okay. Yeah, continue. I was gonna bring up a point, but I'm going to after you finish.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know. I still haven't responded to her message.
Mm-hmm.
I should be like, I can't make it. Sorry.
Well, here's the thing, Lucas. You have the ability as being you to just not respond and then being like, oh, it's just
like, can just not respond.
You can just not respond.
And it wouldn't be that crazy.
Like for me, it's like if I don't respond, people think I'm dead. So it's like,
right. Something's up if you don't respond. Right. Yeah. That is almost a superpower for me right now.
It kind of is.
That's a good point. But crazy move on her part.
Yeah.
So she's going to be very surprised.
Yeah. I mean, that's awesome, though. I mean, that's the best kind of surprise when they really have no idea and they're depressed about it. Like, that's even better. Like, if you are so sad that you're not getting a party, it's just, it's going to make it so much better.
I was kind of sad on mine, and it made it really great. The shock of going from 0 to like, hey, we like you.
Yeah.
Is like, it's traumatizing a little bit. It's anxiety inducing. I don't think I ever really got over it till the end of the night. So I'm hoping that she gets that worse than I did.
Yeah. I hope so too. Shelby, I hope that you have a great party, or that you had a great party by the time this comes out.
Yes.
So happy birthday to you. But I do want to quickly add to that. I don't know if I even like surprise parties because, one, I have a few points. One, they're too hard to plan. Like they're too hard to plan. I don't know how people do it. Like to get everyone able to do it on the same day, and then you go. All right. Second point: the whole tricking the person can lead to bad things. It can lead to arguments. It can lead to being mad at each other. Like especially if it's a significant other situation. Like if your like girlfriend is like, you want to throw her a surprise party, and then you have to lie to her about it the whole time, and like she's gonna start questioning shit. She's gonna be pissed at you. And then something like this, like, oh, he's not even gonna fucking throw me a party, and it's like that sucks. Like that's tough.
Yeah,
because they're gonna be very mad. And then the third one is like, I want to prepare for a party. So like, if it's a surprise party for me, I don't. If I'm like caught off guard, like, what if I'm in my old man slippers? You know. What if I'm in my old man slippers? And
those are dope, by the way. Those.
Thank you. Target like $15. Highly recommend. They're so comfy.
Okay.
What if I'm wearing these and I'm not wearing like my party moccasins? That's crazy. Like I need to be prepared. I need to be ready to go. And if I'm caught off guard and all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're getting fucked up tonight, like ready to go. I'm like, I wasn't ready for this. I need to go like drink a Pedialyte before we start. Like I wasn't ready. Those are my three things about.
No, I think that's a good point. I was very lucky that I had I'd gotten a haircut that day and styled my hair just because I was like, I want to see how it looks styled.
Yeah.
And then I'd like just showered and everything. just perchance,
Yeah.
which was very good. That made me feel better about it. However, if I was like how I am right now, which is dirty, gross, and disgusting, I would have been pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little grease ball right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, I feel like you're not the kind of guy that's gonna like want a million pictures taken. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like neither am I. But like, I feel like with girls mainly, stereotypically, that is what they want. It's like, oh, surprise party, I got to be ready. You know. So that's
Shelby might be pissed about that.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Like you might have to do like surprise. I'm gonna go do my makeup real quick, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna take photos. Like that might have to be a thing that happens, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she'll be prepared.
You know what? I think that is a prediction and a half, because I remember, for mine, I was like, it was surprise, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm hosting. Let me go get everything ready.
That's
what it was for me.
That's another thing. That sucks. That party, if there's a surprise party, the party cannot become yours. Like you cannot be hosting the party if there is a surprise party. Someone else has to be taking care of shit.
Which Cassie did. You know, Cassie. Thank you, Cassie. If you are listening, thank you.
Yeah. First of all, listen. Normally, be a devoted listener. What the fuck is this?
It's a big commitment, Aaron. We post a lot.
We don't.
I don't know if
we don't post a lot. We do not. It's the opposite. Once a week is very minimal.
It's reasonable. So thank you very much, Cassie.
Yes,
thank you very much. I love you.
Cassie.
But you know what? If it weren't at my place, that may have made it less stressful, I guess.
Yeah.
True. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
So I could see that. And it's going to be at Shelby's. So
yeah, we'll see. That's good. We'll see what happens. I hope for the best. I hope for the best. That's all I can say.
Me too.
So I guess really quickly, before we move on, our producer Kenny, he is back to streaming now. So he's doing a bunch of streaming. So everyone go subscribe to his Twitch channel, follow him, support him as much as you can, because supporting him is what we do. So I was watching his stream the other day. He was watching some video about these kids playing basketball, and it was very funny. So I don't know exactly what he was doing then, but I enjoyed it. So everyone go listen to it. Go watch him stream. He's on all the time now because he's doing it full time.
Is he doing it full time?
He is, yeah.
Which is my God, that's awesome.
He's
that's
doing
really
it, and
cool.
I'm proud of him. He's killing it. Well done, Kenny. Thank you for all the work you do for this show.
Thank you, Kenny.
But today is Squirrel Appreciation Day, and I say
hold on.
Cancel.
Hold on.
Okay.
His name is Kenny Holler.
Yes.
If you do not follow him, you can find him as Kenny Holler.
Thank you, Lucas.
Just wanted to make sure that was easy enough.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Kenny Holler. But today is Squirrel Appreciation Day. And I say we should delete it. Delete it from the calendar. I don't appreciate
It's not on the calendar, Aaron. This is a fucking made up holiday. But I don't know. Delete it. Squirrel Appreciation Day, Birthday Cake Appreciation Day, all this fucking it happens to be Italian Heritage Month. No, it isn't. Fuck off. All right, it's all bullshit.
It is.
If the government didn't say it, it doesn't exist. I'm sorry, or if your religion didn't say it,
Go nuts. That's what it says all over Twitter today.
That's a little funny.
And that's a little funny.
It's a little funny.
It's like one of the two things. I want Squirrel Appreciation Day to never exist ever, or I want it to be a bigger holiday than St. Patrick's Day of drinking and crazy shit, because I want people to go nuts. Fucking go nuts.
Fucking.
And you eat
go nuts.
Yeah, and you only eat nuts the whole day.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
See, that would be fun. If everybody got behind it, I'd be down.
Yeah, you have to you have a party and you each have to finish a jar of peanut butter by the end of the party.
Ooh, and you can use any orifice you want.
Yeah,
I think that should be stressed.
It just has to be consumed.
It's got to get it in your body.
And the person that finishes last has to become peanut butter baby, and you rub peanut butter all over.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. Peanut butter baby. But yeah, I don't know. Fucking squirrels apparently need to be appreciated. Were they mad about that? Was there an issue recently?
They're pissed, Aaron. Did you not see the headlines?
No, I didn't see the headlines. What were they? Was it like TMZ or was it like the New York Times?
It was. It started on TMZ. New York Times actually picked it up.
Wow,
because
so
it
real.
turned into a thing. You didn't hear about the march?
No, there was a march.
I guess it was more of a scurry.
It was, yeah, for sure.
So they went from, I think it was the big oak tree in Central Park to the big birch tree. They had a scurry.
That's a long way. That's a distance for them.
That's like the Civil Rights March back in the 60s, just for squirrels.
Yeah.
And what was the point, the issue that they're bringing up, and which is kind of fucked up about what's going on, is the term "go nuts." Very offensive.
It is very offensive.
Associating nuts with being crazy.
Yeah.
Squirrels are very energetic, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're crazy, Aaron. And I think that's a really important issue that we're not really bringing up as much as we can.
I agree.
Especially us. We have a platform to talk about this.
We do. We have listeners. Yeah.
We have a responsibility to talk about squirrels. And talking about how crazy they are, I think, is a little bit squirrelist. And it's a bit fucked up.
It's a bit fucked up. I couldn't agree more, but the fact that everyone is saying on Squirrel Appreciation Day, "Go nuts," is not very appreciative of squirrels.
Oh, it's bad. They're making fun of them, Aaron. They're making fun of them.
And what are the furries doing about it? Nothing? Aren't they closest to them? Why aren't they doing something about it?
Well,
do squirrels actually hate furries? Yeah. You think they hate them? You think they're enemies?
I've heard mixed things. Obviously furries are allies with squirrels in a big way. They kind of wish they were part of it.
Yeah.
But I've met squirrels who find it offensive.
Okay.
I've met squirrels who find it they actually call it appropriation. And then I've also met squirrels who are like, you know what, it's nice, at least somebody's like trying.
That's true,
trying to understand our culture.
I just can't believe I didn't read about the march or the scurry. I know I had read about like way back when the nut job came out, there were protests of squirrels outside about the nut job because that movie was offensive in all ways.
Yeah, that was fucked up
to humans and squirrels. So like they couldn't be. They should not have even put that out.
No, they shouldn't. That was a pretty big protest, actually.
Yeah. So either we support the squirrels or you don't support the squirrels. We don't really care.
Either way, boycott over the hedge, boycott the nut job, and boycott what is it, Ice Age? I think are
those three.
The three really afflicting movies.
Yeah, those are causing some major divides in the community,
and frankly, damage.
Yeah,
frankly, damage.
So, I guess let's talk about things that are even weirder than that conversation we just had. Let's get into Is It Weird? Let's start with this one. Is it weird for a guy to sleep with stuffed animals and love them as if they were his own children? I'm a 24-year-old working professionally. That's our age. I'm short but pretty muscular and have never dated before. What do girls think of guys with stuffed animals? I currently have a stuffed pig, 2 teddy bears, a moose, a rhinoceros, a penguin, and an elephant. They take up half my bed and I treat them like my own children. I have names for each of them and pretend to be their father and cuddle them before bed each night. I also have a pillow that I humanize. The pillow is a picture of Ralph Wiggum, an animated little boy from The Simpsons who I think is adorable, and I pretend he is my own child, cuddle/kiss my pillow. Will women find this weird, and can I still maintain this habit? Now, part of me thinks this is a joke, but I'm going to treat it as if it's real. This is scary stuff. I'm scared. I'm quaking in my boots.
I'm going nuts right now, Aaron.
I don't know if it's because of this or Squirrel Appreciation Day, but I'm going nuts.
Going fucking nuts right now.
Hit me with your observations here.
Aaron.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like you said, frankly terrifying.
Yep.
I am willing to bet that this is a normal person. Yes.
What?
I'm willing to bet that this is a normal person, and this is something they hide. Something.
Oh.
This is their weird,
This is their deep, dark
guilty
secret.
pleasure.
Shit.
And if that's as weird as you get, cool. You know what?
Yeah,
Leave it
I
at
hope.
that.
I hope.
Leave it at that.
Because Jesus Christ, our age, the stuffed animals take up half their bed. That's absurd. Also,
That's
how
so
big is
much.
the moose? They have a stuffed moose. How big is this moose? Moose are big creatures.
Meese are gigantic.
Yeah, Meeson. Mison.
Messiah.
Yes, the Messiah. But I like.
I think
fucking
that,
weird that it would be less weird if you just had stuffed animals. It's the fact that you interact with them and you treat them like they're your children.
That's the weird part.
That is fucking weird.
They all have names. I don't think they should. I think maybe one of them has a name.
Yeah.
And that's kind of normal because you named it when you were young.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
How often are you talking to these things?
Every night.
How often are you? Does it say every night?
Every night. I kiss them before I go to bed every night.
What? No, don't do that.
Yep.
I guess if it makes you happy, I can't tell you to not do it. But here's I do have advice for this person.
Mm-hmm.
You've maxed out. You cannot afford to be weird anywhere else in your life.
Yeah.
Because if that compounds with more things, you're fucked.
Yeah, no,
That's
you're
it.
really done. Like, and
You're done.
It does say in the beginning, I've never had a girlfriend before.
Okay.
But I love that he starts with, I'm short, but pretty muscular. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know before you drop this huge bomb. He's like trying to stick the landing with us or like pad the landing. It's like, just to let you know, it's like giving the good news before the bad news.
Yeah.
I'm muscular.
Listen. My dick is short, but the girth, it is very round. I'm telling you. And people say that's better. That's better.
People have told me that's better. By the way, I talk to my stuffed animals, as if they're kids. So I just want to put that.
When do you bring that up in the date?
You don't. That's the thing. He can't, and he can never bring anyone to his house ever. Like he has to be engaged before he does this. Like, sir,
is it your place or your place?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not going to my place. And then when she asks why, makeup. Honestly, say you murder people. That might be a better option. Like, just be like, oh, I'm a murderer. Actually, I have bodies in my closet. Because Jesus Christ, that's kind of terrifying. Because like I know, like I said, if you just have a stuffed animal, 1, 2 maximum, and you're a girl, I wouldn't look at you weird. If you just have
girls, yeah,
So I don't think we should be like, all right, just because you're a guy, you couldn't also just like have a stuffed animal.
You can have some, but half the bed, talking to them.
You
all have names.
You are 24. They all have names.
Are they 24?
Yeah, 24. Our age.
Oh no.
Yeah,
dude,
it's bad. It's bad.
You only live your 20s once. Is this how you want to spend them?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Maybe. And that's fine.
Would this man be a good father, though? He has all this practice.
Sounds like he's hoarding kids, so maybe not.
That's
good. Could run an orphanage.
This guy might end up killing some people. Like, I feel like he might be...
He could be
Something's going to set him off. I feel like he has some childhood trauma that he, like, holds in these stuffed animals, and, like, he's going to explode one day.
Each one of them is a very bad thing he did.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
The giraffe's name is Arson. The rhinoceros's name is Murder. The monkey's name is Jealousy. They're all sins.
They are all sins. All right.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That's weird. Man. That's weird as fuck.
But yeah, Aaron's right. Wait till you're married to let them know.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's you
keep pushing it off.
Gotta hold that off as long as possible. All right, last one for today. Is it weird that I'm getting a place with my ex-girlfriend's sister, but we aren't dating? We're just really good friends.
Yes, it's weird.
It's weird.
I think that, man, that is a strange situation.
It's
That is
weird.
It's funky. I'm
like trying to.
How close can they be, the sisters? You know?
Yeah.
I think the other sister wants to fuck them.
Yeah, probably. Well, also, we don't know if this is a girl or a guy.
Or her.
And I feel no, because here's the thing. It's the girlfriend's sister. So the family, the girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, and her sister, right? 2 girls.
Yes.
I feel like if it's a guy on the other side, that's going to cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
and this could be me just like only have ever experiencing straight relationships. Like that would be a problem.
Right. That would be a problem. Well, because guy and girl friendships are touchy. They're hard to navigate.
Yeah.
You know. And let's face it, you already were very attracted to one half of the gene pool. Mm-hmm. It's likely that you might be attracted to her sister too.
Yeah.
You know?
Not great.
So I'm thinking, however, if it is a girl, if this person is a girl, it might make more sense, you know?
But it's still weird.
It's still weird.
Because I do genuinely think sexuality plays a factor in this. Because say that the girl, say this is a woman writing this, her
mm-hmm.
ex-girlfriend, sister, if her sister is not gay, then it might not be an issue.
Then it's not a
so we need more information on.
Yeah,
I feel like sexuality matters in this point.
Yeah, it's a really good point, actually.
But still weird.
Because then it'd be okay. But it's still weird. It's still weird.
Like, get a different roommate. Live on your own. You got to have other people in your life. Come on, like, find someone else to live with. That's, respect your sibling enough to be like, no, I'm not going to live with your ex.
Yeah, I think it's worse on the sibling. The sibling is doing. I heard a. This reminds me of I was listening to some of the Bill Burr podcast,
mm-hmm.
And people write him in and ask him his advice on fucked up things they've done,
mm-hmm.
and one of them was this guy was going out with this girl for a while. They broke up. While they were broken up, he fucked her sister,
mm-hmm.
and then they got back together. And he's like, should I tell her? And then he told her, and it wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, obviously it wasn't good.
I don't know why I'm telling you this. It doesn't really help us here.
But that could be the future. That could be the future.
This person should not fuck the sister, is what I'm saying.
I think we avoid the whole situation. You get a new roommate or a different place.
Move out. If you have to sublet the room, do it.
Yeah.
Find a new place.
Yeah, I agree. So it's weird. It's just weird.
It's weird.
People are weird. Dude, stop being weird. All right, but that's all that we got for today. Lucas is stretching. Shelby, happy birthday. And to everyone else, Lucas, happy birthday to you as well.
Oh, thank you.
I hope everyone has a fantastic week. Thank you all for listening, and we will see you next week.